Hello, my name is Caroline. Welcome back to the science section of N.E.S.T Kids. Today we're going to be making something, and we're going to be making bird feeders to help feed the wild birds in and around our homes in Newcastle. So, are you ready? What you'll need for today's activity are a few things that you should be able to find around your house. So you'll need a pot, an old pot. This is an old margarine tub, or you can use a punnet, something that fruit came in, plastic bottle, and the lid as well. I've washed this one out and I'm just letting it dry. You'll also need some string, some scissors or a sharp knife, a chopping board, newspaper, and this is very long, but some sticks you could use, and then three ingredients that you might find in the kitchen: peanut butter, oats, can you see the oats, and one of my favourites, raisins. How are we going to use these to help feed the birds? And also, why is it important to feed the birds? Let's find out. So, why are wild birds important, and why do we need to look after them? There are three main reasons why wild birds are important. The first reason is they help pollinate plants. They help plants to make new plants by spreading pollen between them. This is really important for the pretty flowers that we see outside, but also for growing our crops and our food, like wheat and barley. Our second reason is that birds are natural predators, meaning they eat lots of small insects. This is important because it helps balance the ecosystem, it helps balance the natural world, and it also means that all the little insects do not eat up all of the plants that we want to eat. And it's a good way of doing it because it's natural, so it doesn't involve any chemicals. The third reason is that birds actually help spread the seeds of plants. They help plants to grow in new places. How do they do this? Well, they don't have a little bag that they carry the seeds in. In fact, when they eat the fruit, like when they eat the berries on the tree, inside are the seeds, and the seeds pass through their bodies, and then when they go to the toilet, they drop the seeds in a new place. And this is how some plants can spread their seeds from one place to another. Wow, birds are really important. So let's help them by giving them a place where they can eat and providing some food for them. We're going to be making two different types of bird feeders today, but you can try some different ones at home. So for the first one, what we're going to be doing is creating a little place where the birds can sit on and eat food. But we need to find some way to hang this on the wall. So what we're going to do with our sharp knife is we're going to make two little holes inside. Can you see how the knife is pointed through? We're going to make two holes inside to put, and I'm just twisting the knife. I'll bring it so you can see. Be careful of the sharp knife if you're at home. Get an adult to help you. And this is going to let the string through, and I'm going to do one on the other side. Oh, there we go. Give it a twist. So now, can you see I've got two holes here and here in the back. And what I'm going to do is get my piece of string, and I'm going to put it through the hole. So here it comes through the hole. just like that. Oh, it's got a bit caught, pull it through. There we go. So we've done one of them, and then we're going to put it back through the other one. This hole's a bit small, so I'm just going to use my scissors and twist the scissors and make the hole a bit bigger. Through it goes. Can you see it coming? There we are. So I'm pulling it through, and now I have a way of hanging it onto my wall, onto the fence. What I'm now going to do is get some peanut butter and take a teaspoon scoop and put it at the back of my pot. I'll just say, if you are allergic to peanut butter or someone in your house is allergic to peanut butter, don't use it. It's okay, you can use other things such as lard. So I've put the peanut butter in. I'm also going to put some oats in as well. I'm just pouring them in. Oh dear. So now, in my bird feeder are peanut butter and some oats. We're now going to make another bird feeder. So, for this one, what you need is a plastic bottle and the lid that can tie on. So I've got this one, but you can use a smaller bottle too. You'll also need a stick, something, or a pencil or something that you can push through your plastic bottle. Like before, we now need to have some way of hanging up our bird feeder. So we're going to use the knife and holding it tightly, we're just going to push into the bottle, and then using our scissors, where we made the cut, we're going to just put our scissors in. I'm just going to be careful with this because it's sharp, and make a little snip, and do it again. So we now have a little hole, and that's what one side of the string is going to go through. I'm now going to do it on the other side. Again, this is sharp, so do be careful. Oh, a bit tricky. There we go, 1, 2. Whoop. So I've now got 2 holes either side. And what I'm going to do is, with a piece of string, I'm going to put the string through the hole. Now I've got to try and find the other side. Oh, this is difficult. Can we do it? Oh, nearly. Nearly there. Can you see the string going through? There we go. So I've now got it like this, and now I can tie it up, and it's looking a little bit more like a bird feeder. The next thing we're going to do is make sure we have somewhere that the birds can stand while they're eating. So we're going to put this stick through the bird feeder. So same again, with the knife, pushing it in the side, in it goes. Then taking the scissors, putting it in, snipping. And this time you need to make a hole that's about the same size as the stick that you're putting through. So that needs to be a bit bigger than that. There we go. So I've now got a hole in the inside. Can you see that? It's a bit difficult to see. But what it means is the stick can now go through. But I need to make a hole on the other side. So here we go. Knife goes in. cutting the hole. Right, shall we see that it goes through? All a bit noisy. Perfect. So look at that. We now have the second stage of our bird feeder done. We've done the string and we've done the bit where they're going to sit. We now need the bit where they're going to get the seeds out of. And we have to think, a small bird is about, you know, not that big, maybe 10 centimetres long, about this big. So when I put the bit where they can get the food out of, I'm going to put it a little bit above the stick so that they can reach in there. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to make such a big hole. I'm just going to make a smaller hole. So in we go. Oh, a bit tricky. And now the scissors. Cutting round. Make a small hole. There we go. Done one side. Going to do the other side. This is a bit repetitive, sorry. Great, so we've now got 2 holes either side that the bird food can come out of. So we've done this, now what do we do? So now we have to put the food inside. So what I've done is I've turned the bottle the other way up, I've taken the lid off, and I'm now going to pour in some oats. Have to be careful because it's easy for them to spill. Can you see it filling up? I'm now going to add some raisins as well. I'm going to put them in my hand. Oh look, a massive clump. So I'm going to put them in the top. In they go. You can use other dried fruit, like dates. You can also use seeds, such as sunflower seeds, inside. You can use breakfast cereals, as long as they don't have too much sugar. Make sure you don't use milk or anything like that, as it makes the birds feel a bit unwell. I'm now going to put some more oats on the top. Oh, just concentrating because they're easy to spill. And now, that's why we do it on newspaper. And now I'm going to put a few more raisins on again. So I'll put them into my hand. And then I'm going to put them in. Oh dear. Put them inside. Make sure I don't lose any. There we go. In they go. Oh, the birds are going to love this. Now, I think that's enough for the moment. So now what I'm going to do is holding the side so none comes out, turn it 180 degrees upside down. So can you see that the birds won't be able to reach the hole at the moment because the oats don't go all the way up? So we have a solution for this. So to solve this, what we're going to do is get a bit of newspaper, put it up and put it in the top of the bottle. And then we're going to do it again, get another bit of newspaper, scrunch it up, and put that in the top of the bottle as well. So now some of the space is taken up by newspaper, and I think I'm just going to do one more. Here's my newspaper. Scrunch it up and then push it into the top of the bottle. So now what happens is when we turn over, hold the sides, remember, and when we turn over our bird feeder, look, you can now see it reaches to the hole. Shall we go and put them outside and see if the birds like them? Wow, so we've made our bird feeders and now I've hung them outside. This was the one with the bottle. I've hung it from the string on the washing line. So now the birds can sit on the stick and eat here. This was the one we made with the peanut butter. And this was one that I made a day ago where I put peanut butter onto a stick. So now I have 3 different bird feeders to encourage birds into my garden. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you have a go at making them, and I'll see you in the next science section of N.E.S.T Kids. Bye!